Hello there, everybody. Thanks for all the engagement. Focusing this video on competition in my arena of financial services. This was a question brought up by Mason. What I'd say, number one, when it comes to competition, I'm not too concerned about who's out there. In my industry, it's a very open industry. We actually have some big associations, the National Insurance of Financial Advisors, National Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors, NAIFA. I've been belonged to that since I got into the industry about 12 years ago, and we basically meet together in my group monthly, and we have different speakers come in. We'll talk to each other about what's going really well. We'll basically tell each other what we're doing to be able to help other people have greater financial security, greater financial freedom, hitting financial goals. And so it's definitely the attitude in my industry that the rising tide raises all boats. So if I'm able to help other advisors be successful, it helps the community at large. And so that's definitely something that's unique to the industry. The other thing that I look for in my business is basically the blue ocean strategy, also known as like white space. So if I'm playing soccer on a field, I'm not running like swarm ball after the ball. I'm looking for the open space on the field, and hopefully then yelling out, having the player then kick it to me so I can then be in an opportunity to score. So where I see that opportunity, and I'll share it with you here, Mason, is number one, it comes to teaming. So if I'm new to the industry, I'd be partnering up with someone 60 years and older, seeing if I can eventually take over their practice. I'm doing that in a very big way, reaching out to people from a business succession planning opportunity and acquiring things, practices, not things, acquiring practices. And I'll probably do this probably for the next 2 to 5 years. Huge exodus. Right now, the average age in our industry is 56 years old. About 20 to 30% of the financial advisor population will probably leave the industry in the next 4 to 5 years. So there's a good opportunity to those that are hungry and wanting to capture some clients and serve them. And a lot of financial advisors haven't gotten their business succession plans in place. So it's a great opportunity to have a 2 to 4 or even a 5-year window of taking over that practice and serving those clients going forward. The other thing just to be cognizant of when it comes to that other space is being able to create a producer group or a team. And so the idea is to be able to have specialists. So for me, for example, I'd get a group of individuals, that maybe an investment advisor, someone that focuses in the medical market, maybe the high-end individuals. I'm going to focus with the business owners. I'm going to grab another specialist, maybe that's going to focus on the risk management, life insurance, disability insurance, maybe even bring in a property and casualty individual, and really build out a team. That's where I see the space going for a lot of people, and especially a lot of communities, where you can have a one-stop shop opportunity for your clients to come in and be fully serviced. I recently partnered up with an accountant. I find those partnerships to be ideal, especially a partnership where there's a financial incentive. So the accountant that I partnered up with, his name's Russ. He also is with my same company, so he and I can split cases together. I spend time at the office in our Green Bay office, and so built relationships with the 6 tax preparers there. And so I keep heavy communication up with Russ on what I'm doing with any clients that were referred to by the tax preparers. And then the last one that I'd say, so you have business succession opportunities, you have partnership opportunities, you have becoming a specialist, and then and partnerships. And then the final one that I'd say where the industry is really going from a competition perspective is focusing on serving clients and having a greater process of serving those clients. So what I mean by that, there's a great book out there written by Robert Knapp, Knapp, called Supernova. And it's the whole premise of having your clients segmented out, A, B's, and C's, and giving them service that you think that they need. And so a client that has, a few $1,000,000 with me from an investment perspective, or even a business owner with several thousand or tens of millions with me, is going to want, I said several thousand, I meant several million or tens of millions with me, is going to want a higher level of touch than someone just started with me putting maybe $100 a month into a Roth IRA. So there's going to be a need to be able to give greater clarity there. So hopefully this is a benefit to you, Mason, as you think about the competition. Not too big of a concern in my industry because it's a very open industry. People are going to tell you exactly what they're doing to build it. At the same time, this is where I feel the open space is. Hopefully that's of use to you, and hope you have a fantastic day.